Hey guys, welcome to, I think this is live number 6. We'll kind of wait till someone comes on before I keep rambling on, but this is day one of our camping trip, our road trip for 2024, and we got one heck of a sight. Dropping off Mavericks, doo-doo. It's kind of an unexpected, yeah, really nice day use area. Once someone comes on here, we'll let you know kind of what we're doing, because I don't really want to repeat myself. But if no one comes on here, we're gonna have to start talking. Look at the views. This is all around us. But I'll just start talking I'll start talking anyways, guys. And because I know some of you will watch it later on today or tomorrow or whenever. But we are in Osoyoos. We left this morning and got here probably about 4 hours ago. This trip, because it's been so last minute, we had to change plans. Our original plan for our road trip was to go up to the Mount Robson area and then head over to Jasper, make our way down to Banff, and then just do a huge loop. I saw one person loaded, then they clicked off. Whoever that was. How could you? You're the only person I was talking to. But, so yeah, we drove to Osoyoos and we're just doing a loop kind of closer to us, but still have a lot of cool things in store, so pretty nice. And we got here, and because we've been booking everything, trying to plan everything so last minute, we've been able to, make some book some activities, book some campsites, and other days we haven't been able to. And tonight, our very first night, was one of those nights where we just left and we're going to hope for the best. But for the two of you right now that are watching, and thank you so much. I've been talking to myself for a while now. Well, for at least 3 minutes. But we are in Osoyoos in British Columbia. This is definitely a tourist town. And we were lucky enough to get a spot here at Haines in Provincial Park. And we're basically on a cove. The lake is on both sides. And it's always booked, always. You got to book this one well in advance. So our plan tonight was just to try to make do and try to find some back road to go camping on for the night, or a parking lot. But we came down here once we got here, and the really nice guy that's working here, he said, you know what, I'll give you a call in a couple hours if any cancellations come in. And a couple hours later, we got a spot, number 34. And depending how long I do this live stream, I'll show you guys the site. But yeah, we're basically smack dab in the middle of the lake, which is really cool. So we're just going for a little walk. Our daughter's with us this trip. And then we'll be heading out with our son, and basically after 4 or 5 days. So the first half of the trip is with our daughter, and then the second half of the trip is going to be with our son. So, but there's Maverick and Cheyenne. Beautiful campground. Oh, there's the workers. Hi guys. Yeah, those might be the hosts, actually, probably. A couple. I bet you that's the host. So we've walked basically through the campground. I think there's about 40 sites here, day use. They do have hosts that live on site. And just super happy to come here. Like I was saying before you guys joined, this is probably in my top 3 of favorite provincial parks. And we've only been here for about an hour and a half. But it just has everything, you know. Next time when we come, we'll bring our bikes, and once our tent is all set up, you know, we're close enough to be able to bike into town, to do any shopping, go out for supper, whatever. And for the price of it too, it's $32 a night. There's camp spots along the lake, just like this one, but definitely not as cool, for anywhere between $70 and up. There's one that I called, it was $92 to stay for a non-service site, which is pretty incredible. I'll take you guys down here and flip you around. This is the boat launch. I know this isn't like super exciting material here, but we spent so much time just kind of getting everything, you know, in place at home, you know, trying to plan a multi-day adventure. It just took so much time out of our, you know, and we're still working full time, that we just didn't have any time to get out and do any videos for you guys. So I'm already working on the video for today, and hopefully that will be out in the next, you know, day or so, because once and tonight ends, that will be our day 1 video. So that's how I'm going to kind of do it, you know, day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. But super happy and super just it feels good to be able to share it with you guys, and hopefully we'll make it back to the site so I can just kind of show you guys what we're working with. But if you have any questions, again, feel free. Even if you don't attend the live, leave a question in the comment. You know, a personal question about us, something about the truck, something about, you know, where we've gone. So we're an open book. But yeah, I think to get basically like over to the McDonald's is 2.3K or something like that. It's not far at all. But I wonder if this is the other guys. Oh, show you guys this. Oh, look at all these painted rocks. That's a nice one. Ooh, look at this one. That's really cool. Big mushroom. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, there's a little one here. That's really pretty. Yeah, a few of them are. I kind of noticed that. Cheyenne was just mentioning the quartz rock here. That's a big piece of quartz rock. Sylvester and Tweety. That's a really cool one there. That's a raccoon. But let's head back to the campground, and we can show our site. But yeah, that's the campground. I'm not even going to bother trying to say the name above it. Swiss. Yeah, no idea. But this is really cool. The RV overflow. I don't know if I said that earlier, but the whole strip here, it's basically like we're in a pier. Lake here, the same lake here. Hey, Kevin. We're doing good. Super good. We had 0 plans in tonight. We just had kind of the hopes of getting here and we're going to figure it out. Osoyoos is super, just, it's a popular place, and the prices for campgrounds are through the roof, and trying to book this at the last minute was just way too hard. But we lucked out at this spot. Oh, is he all right? Yeah. Ah, Brad, don't be chewing on the sticks.
Leave the nature alone.
He's chewing on a stick and almost choked on it. But yeah, we were basically making reservations for spots, planning activities 2 days ago, like not even 48 hours ago. And unfortunately, this place was all booked, but we were able to get into a spot. So super grateful. It's really nice here. Yeah, it don't sound like a firework, but we've gone through Osoyoos before on our way to Greenwood and then over to Grand Forks, but we've never actually, had the opportunity to explore. So today we stopped and, we spent some time downtown. Our daughter Addison, who's with us, who's just back at the truck on her phone, she did a little bit of shopping, which was, you got to keep her happy too. And yeah, just again, it was super hot today. It was about 32 degrees when we got here. It's now definitely cooling down. It was very muggy, but yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the phone as stable as I can. When we're on the live stream, it for some reason deletes the camera stabilization, which is kind of weird. And hopefully it's not too shaky or too blurry. So we have good Wi-Fi. I think 2 or 3 bars, 5G. Yeah, the overflow parking is such a great idea. And realistically, it's definitely the best. Cheyenne just said it's definitely the best overflow parking, because a lot of parks don't actually do that. This is the first time I've ever seen that, and they're just as nice spots technically than what we have now. There's a little bit more privacy, but I'll show you guys for those who haven't. Got a little walking trail there, info board, but here's kind of a way you guys can see the campground. So we're currently right here. We just came from up here past the campground host. We are in site 34, so I think we're about here. But yeah, water on both sides, super cool. If there was a tsunami, we would be screwed. But yeah, there's water skiing. We've been hearing that all day. Boats. Here's kind of a view of it, on the maps, or a shot from the airplane. Oh, that's 1938. Nothing on it. And then today, who knows how long that was taken. 2020 and 2012. Yeah, all the bathrooms have flush toilets, running water, automatic soap dispensers, and they look just like a normal outhouse. Is that one got running water too? Okay, so it's just okay, so my bad. The ones on this side, which is basically like in day use and as you're coming in, are just pit toilets, as Cheyenne just said. The ones in the campground are basically just like your home and bathroom. Not as nice, but it was totally clean. Yeah, I've been into some houses where these porta potties are definitely nicer. But well, we've had a good turnout. Currently 5 people watching, so all you guys are awesome. And to everybody else who just, checked in to see what we were doing, you guys rock too. So I know this isn't the most exciting content. But like I said earlier in the video, at this rate, it's still going to be a couple days before we get a full-length video out. Just been so busy just planning this and working. So pretty darn nice. So we're currently now walking into the day use area. It's open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. They got changing rooms here, men and women. Dogs aren't allowed on the beach, but there is a dog beach section. I'm just not so sure. I haven't seen that yet. But they got like water right there, a whole bunch of picnic tables. And as you can see, water. The breeze is nice. Probably being on the lake like this, because it was hot and muggy when we got here. So for those of you who just might be curious, we are about 200 and I'll say 60 kilometers away from our hometown of Hope. And tomorrow we have an activity that we're going to be doing here, which we'll show you guys in our day 2 video. And then we're going to be heading up to Kelowna. Now there's 2 ways to get to Kelowna, kind of that way, or go up and over the mountain. You know, one way is like an hour and 40 minutes, the other way is about 2 hours, 20 minutes. It's all these like little things, almost like those things you see in like the desert that spin and roll on the ground. What are those called? Tumbleweeds. And Maverick keeps chasing them. But this is the overflow. So basically, yeah, Shine just said, you got lake access on both sides. That's those people's view right there. Super cool. So even if this campground is completely booked, you come at the right time, you know, there's still spots. It's almost 8 o'clock. And depending on the size of your unit, you could park here. There's one in between this one. Unfortunately though, there's no tents, and that does include rooftop tents we asked. I'm sure it's just, they're worried. I don't want to say campers in tents are messier, but they could just be a little bit messier, which would make sense because, you know, you're pretty self-contained there, where a tenter is going to be setting up. You know, they might not have a table, so cooking on the ground. But, oh, that's kind of smart. He's got water in that pail going into his unit. That's cool. But yeah, look at all these people. You're allowed to stay here in vehicle. So, you know, if we didn't have Addison, we could have pulled, you know, everything out basically and slept in the back of the truck.
There's a 1 day.
Yes. Shine just said a 1 day. If you guys didn't hear, I'm just repeating everything she says, just in case if you don't hear, because it is a little windy. But you can only stay here 1 day in the overflow. But that's probably a rental, maybe. And then we have, I think it's a father-daughter in that truck there. So yeah, pretty nice spot to camp. And you could probably get a spot here almost guaranteed. Maybe not on the weekends, but definitely during the week. Seeing how much is already empty. I didn't see anywhere on the website where it said, oh, sorry guys, this is the dog swimming area, so probably right here. But yeah, nowhere on the BC Parks website did I see anything about overflow parking. We just thought Yeah, it's for the people who actually make the effort to come here and talk to somebody. And but that's the town over there. There's lots of like resorts and marinas. But we're getting close to our site. There was one campground over there that I was looking at, and it's called Sunterra. And when you look on the website, it makes that campground look like it's a beautiful campground, almost like resort type style with a pool. You know, the building looks, you know, very touristy like. I called, no pool at all. And from the reviews I've read, pretty run down. The showers are co-ed, which is really strange. It's kind of funny. When I was reading through all the reviews too, that's how I found out also just how many people were like, there's no pool. If you're coming here for a pool, there is none. But yeah, not a bad spot for overflow. Pretty cool. And this is where the overflow stops, is right here. So that's a lot. Crazy. That's really cool, BC Parks. But yeah, we got kids playing, swimming. People are still out in the water jet skiing, cruising in their boats. This is such a good deal. I was expecting for just the prices that every campground is around here. I think the cheapest one that I was able to find was $62 that they had spots available. And that was that Sunterra one. And then as high as 90 something. This one's 32 bucks, which is crazy. And you know, the quality of this campground is going to kind of be what you get at a typical BC park. Excuse me. I will say that, you know, having hosts that live on site, those campgrounds are usually just maintained a little bit better. The sites aren't just rake. You know, what we do and what a lot of BC parks do is they do 1 or 2 rings around the table and the fireplace, and that's it. And pick up garbage, make sure the fire pit's clean. That's a pretty cool little rig. Nissan Pathfinder. I think that's one of those Go RV or Go Overland tents. Oh, the decal. Yeah. Follow those guys on Instagram. But they raked the entire site. Our site was just, you couldn't see one footprint. So that's good. It shows that these people that are working here care. And then just up here, the road splits. You can go, well, you have to go, it's a one-way around, and then come back out. As you see, yep, frequent high winds. I thought that would, you know, most likely be because it's getting windier as the night goes on. What's really nice too is that the roads are paved. And if you've been into some campgrounds that are extremely dry and they don't do the treatment on the road, it is so dusty. Our campground is extremely dusty with the road treatment because that only lasts for so long. And campers will complain, you know, you can't leave your windows open. People sitting outside eating are basically eating your dirt as you drive by. Should have looked at the numbers there. Hi there. But I think 40 sites. Well, there's 36, 37, 38. Yeah, probably about 40 sites. We're coming up to ours. Our daughter has no idea that we're going live. She's gonna probably say something embarrassing as we walk up. But we didn't get a waterfront, but we can see it. And yeah, we have our own path. Oh, babe, keep him. Oh, this is our guy. So perfect timing. But we're just trying to tucker him out. So, all right, guys.
He does, but when
I'm just going to take care of what I need to here. This is our site. Our daughter is in the back right now sleeping. And yeah, we got to pay the man because he was extremely grateful. So until next time, guys, take care. And thank you so much for watching. Hey, Walt and Joanne, I'm sorry that we're leaving right now. We got to pay the man. So thank you guys. Love ya. And we'll see you in the next upload.